Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our third season of Let's Talk About It, our journey to better mental health. I have missed all you guys, and I've read a lot of your comments, and so we're back. We're back, and we want to help you to be successful in your journey. So we're going to talk about it. And today just happens to be Mother's Day. Awesome. So we're calling this our Mother's Day edition of Let's Talk About It, our journey to better mental health. I am your host, Helen Artis-Armstrong, and I'm ready to dive right in. Today, our subject matter is going to be self-care. What better topic to have on Mother's Day than self-care? A lot of mothers have dropped the ball on their mom selves. And I want to begin by saying it's okay to be selfish sometimes. Let me say that again. It's okay to be selfish sometimes. We're talking about self-care. Self-care is simply how you are taking care of you, the whole you, the complete you, every area and every aspect of you. Mothers are so busy with the children, the house, many times the husband, the spouse, and working a lot of the times. So many hats, so many directions that they are pulled in and going in and doing this, that, and the other, that a lot of times we drop the ball on ourselves. It's okay to pull back and say, you know what? I'm going to take care of me today. I'm going to make sure that I pencil in some time just for me. And that time might mean I just want a day where I'm resting. I just want a day where I'm doing what it is that needs to be done just for me. And so when we talk about self care, we want to bring in all the aspects, even though we're going to center this around mothers, okay? It's for everybody, okay? Understand that every human being needs to be able to take some time just to be selfish every now and again and focus on yourself and do what needs to be done for you. And one of the first things we want to talk about is your physical self care. So there are five aspects now of this self care that we're going to talk about today. But that physical self care, okay, how are you doing physically, ma'am and sir? You need to check up on you. You take the time to take those kids to the doctor. You take the time to make sure, the spouse, even some other family members are attending their yearly physicals and taking care of themselves. But you need to make sure that you're taking care of those needs for yourself as well. Regular checkups. A woman needs a regular checkup every year when you're an adult, when you are grown. Okay? You need to go get that checked out every year. There's so many things that can be happening in your body silently. Blood pressure issues. Women, we carry so much stress just because of the enormous amount of responsibility that we carry every day. Dealing with the schools, dealing with the grocery stores, and having to just take care of the chores in the house, dealing with organizing the bills, dealing with the attitudes and the behaviors of the children. Um, there's so many things that can have you so bottom line stressed. Dealing with siblings that are adults as well, and neighbors, and all the things in that the neighborhood and the community that we deal with. Sitting on this board and that board, helping out with everything and everybody. What about you? Those things cause stress, and you need to make sure that you are physically fit for the challenge for that job. Okay, take care of you, mom. Pull aside, make that doctor's appointment, and don't just make it, but follow through and go to it. Go and get your eyes examined. I'm not in denial anymore. I have reading glasses now. And for a long time, I was in denial. But no, it was time to go and take care of me. And that got handled. Yeah, I had a little help. My daughter had to kind of give me some gentle nudges and or some kind of hard pushes. But I went and got these glasses, taking care of me. And it makes a difference, a world of difference in my life to be able to see a little bit better in my reading. Um, all kinds of physical things that need to be taken care of, physical care. Something as simple as keeping your hair done. I'm not saying you got to go to the beauty shop every week. I'm saying you need to just take the time to adorn yourself, to go and get those supplies, to try to make yourself be the best representation of you that you can be. You know, putting on some decent clothes, not walking around looking like a ragamuffin and everything falling off and everything dirty. You home nursing the kids don't mean you supposed to be out in public with big milk stains and food stains all over your clothing. Take time to fix you up. Take time to adorn you, to put you all together. Take a day. Whether it be a day a week like I do, because the demand of my life, yeah, I need a day every week. But some people, you can just steal away one day out the month, one weekend out the month. You know, you're worth it. You're worth it. Your physical self-care is worth it. And also your social self-care. Don't isolate yourself. Reach out to other people. Go and join some of those women's groups, those parenting groups, those social outlets. It could be a reading club. Go and socialize. Get on the phone and call somebody and talk to them sometimes. Don't isolate yourself because, with the challenges of a woman, that's what we're talking about today on Women's Day. We carry so much. And it really, really does help to have someone else that you can talk to, that you can bounce these things off of. Girl, today was a hard day. Woo, let me tell you about it. Social outlets, people that you can talk to, people that you can trust when you're talking to. Because sometimes you need to share your heart. Sometimes your relationship may not be the best. And you might need to really reach out and talk to somebody about that. Have those people in your circle. And even if you're not talking about it directly, get out. Go walk through the mall. Give yourself a day. Go sit in the park. Do something socially. Don't be that person that's getting caught up in this time that we're living in now where you're ordering everything online. You don't even go down to the grocery store anymore. That's not healthy. It's not healthy. I can't stress to you enough the importance of being out and being around other people. I know COVID is still here and it's still a dangerous time we're living in. So do your due diligence and be precautious, but get out just the same. Get out. Go out with the kids. They want to go out and be out somewhere doing some things socially. There's a lot of events that be held in your community that you can go to. Um, Go and just be a part of it, that atmosphere. It's going to bless you. It's going to help you in tremendous ways just to be able to be among other people. So that's talking about your social self-care. So what about your mental? It ties right in with that social. Your mental self-care, your psychological self-care, how you are taking care of your mind. One thing that's very important when we talk about that, your mental and your psychological self-care, is you need to use that positive self-talk and tell yourself that I'm worth this extra time that I'm spending on me, that I'm worth this extra money that I'm spending on me, that I'm worth being able to pull aside time just for me, that I am somebody. That psychological self-care where you are really kind of not really programming your mind, but challenging your mind to think a little bit deeper than the surface that the things that you see. Um, write in a journal. I'm a big advocate on writing in a journal. Journal your thoughts. That's gonna help your mental capacity to expand. That's going to help you to really get to know you a little bit better, because you'll be surprised when you start to write all the things that come up. And I say journal, but I mean, you go down to the dollar store and get a little tablet, okay? And start. Make sure you date it every day, because you want to be able to look back and see your growth and see your challenges just the same. And not look back every day, but it might be a couple of weeks from now, a couple of months from now. For some people, a couple of years from now. When you flip back through that journal, you'll be like, wow, I've grown. And you'll be like, wow, I was going through that. That was some heavy stuff, but I came through it. You want to be able to journal those thoughts. What's going on with me today? How am I feeling today? You know, men and women. It's a powerful tool. It is a powerful, powerful tool to journal your thoughts. And sometimes you just might need to pick up a book and read it. That's escaping the reality that you're in. Go to a whole nother reality. You know, you can travel in a book. Everybody might not be the type that want to get out and go experience the world. I know in my family, my household, you know, as the old saying is, grass don't grow under our feet. We like to go, we like to travel and do different things. However, that's not everybody's story. But you can pick up a book and travel anywhere in the universe that you want to go. Experience that. Expand your mind. Expand your thought pattern, your horizon. You know, finances doesn't allow people to go everywhere they want to go, but it will allow you through that book. Okay? Pick one up. So we talked about physical self-care. We talked about the social self-care. And we talked about the mental self-care. So I want to bring up the emotional self-care. And it is okay to cry. Let me say it again, because I want you to hear me loud and clear. It is okay to cry. It's therapeutic. It's cleansing. Y'all probably heard me say it before, and I will continue to say it until there's no breath left in my body. It's okay to cry. There's so many things. Happy tears, sad tears, confused tears. There's so many emotions that can evoke that response of crying. Release it. Let it out. I've heard a lot of women say, you know, I was going through this or that or the other, and, um, you know, I went to the bathroom and I just bawled out my eyes and I just let it all out. But then I fixed my crown and I came out with my head held high. I love that. I love that. If that is your process, so be it. You know, if you need to go behind closed doors to yourself and release those things, do so. I'm not saying you need to be vulnerable in front of the whole world and just be a boo-hoo-hoo crybaby in front of everybody. I'm not saying that that's the way this whole therapeutic thing runs. Not at all. The tears are going to fall where they fall at, though. Okay, there are many times you won't be able to control those tears. And unfortunately, there's a lot of women here on Mother's Day that are going to have tears of grief because you have lost your mother. Your mother's not with you. I am excited and blessed and thankful that my mother's still here with me today. But I realize, men and women, there's a lot of people that have lost their parent, their mother. And my condolences to you. Let it out. Grief has no time limit. They might have been gone 30 years and you still feel that pain. Release it. Crying is therapeutic. And treat yourself kindly. You know, with all these different emotions that come up, and emotions can change up within a few seconds in a person. You could go from happy to sad in a split second with different incidents that may happen, different traumas that may take place right in that moment. You know, you can go from sad to happy just as quick. When something so horrible, so just, you know, powerful is sitting on you to have you in that sad, dark place, and something will come along and spark that joy and that happiness in your life and in your spirit. Just that quick. Things can change. Emotions switch up. You can go from angry, furious, into, you know, just laughing and crying out happy tears within a moment. Own those emotions. They come and they come without a warning and they change without a warning. Okay? Own it. If you're feeling sad and yeah, I'm just not feeling great today. You angry? Yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad and I want to spit fire. Own it. Own it and release it. And let it be, you know, just one of those things in front of you that you're going to have to deal with. Don't try to sweep it under the rug and hide it. Own it. It's yours and you're entitled to it. It's not the emotion that come upon you that can be detrimental. It's the response to the emotion. So if you're angry, your response to the anger is going to tell the tale. And so you have control of you. You own that emotion, but you have control of you. You know, feel proud of yourself for your accomplishments. You might not be where you want to be, where you plan to be in life at this time, but feel proud of your accomplishments. Those children, mom, might be kind of acting a little bit crazy, showing negative behaviors, but be proud of the mom that you have been. First of all, you could have aborted them in the womb. They didn't even have to be here. Okay, you made that conscious decision to birth them out and to bring them forth. Okay, be proud of your accomplishments, that you're doing the best that you can. And if you're not, pull up, get it together, mom. Yeah, because there's some moms out there that are not the best parent ever, that are not the best moms that they can be. Do better. You see yourself, and you know it. Don't sweep it under the rug. Don't deny it. Do better. Make a conscious decision that, you know what, I'm going to do better, not just by myself, but by my children. I'm going to do better for my family. I'm going to do better for my household. Pull it together. You're able to do that. You are. It is within your power. You know you've been a negative person and you're doing negative things and you're doing hurtful or harmful things. Do better. Turn that thing around. Reach out and get some help if you need it. If you need a counselor, if you need to go to parenting classes, do it. It's all out there for you. It's available. It's available. Back in the day, they said, well, there's no manual to teach you how to be a parent. Well, there is. There's lots of them. Lots of them. Google it. Look it up. Find a counselor to talk to. Be a better parent to those children. Again, they didn't ask to be here in this world. And since you decided to bring them in, you owe them. You owe them the best opportunity in life that you can give them, mom. Even your adult children. You know you messed up and you showed them all those negative things that you were doing and harmful things. Well, go and try to make amends. Because those are the emotions that you would have elicited on those children. You know? Be the best grandmom that you can be at this stage. And the last one on my list is spiritual self-care. We started out with physical self-care, then social self-care, mental and psychological self-care, emotional self-care, and now we're down to spiritual self-care. It's important. Your spirituality is important. I've never hidden and never will hide the fact that Jesus is my saving grace, that I believe in God. Okay? And spirituality is a part of every person's life. No matter who it is or what it is you serve as your higher power, you know, that is spirituality. Now, I believe in Jesus Christ. That may not be your belief. But whatever your belief is, you need to find positivity in that. You need to find that that outlet that's going to help you to understand that there is a higher power. There is something greater than you, something bigger than you, something that created all creation. Okay? That's part of your spirituality. Read a book. spiritual books, encouraging books, uplifting books. Listen to the music, encouraging music. I don't mean that music that's gonna degrade a woman and use all the profanity that they can find in the world and talk about murder and all these other negative things, but something that's gonna be uplifting and encouraging. I suggest the Bible, but that's up to you. Okay, I suggest the Holy Bible, but that's entirely up to you. Pray, meditate, use scripture to uplift you and uplift your spirit. It is important to have that spirituality, that connection that says, I acknowledge that there's something out here in life bigger than me. I acknowledge that I need help in this life and in this world. So much sickness going on, diseases in this world, so much that goes on and bombards the mind of a woman and a man and a child. It's just so many just horrible things that are happening with war, country against country, children, you know, being sacrificed for all kinds of stuff, people being kidnapped, and just there's so many heinous crimes that go on. Spirituality is important. That's what's going to help you to stay grounded, Mom. That's what's going to help you to just have that mental balance. Your spirituality is going to help you through all the other aspects of self-care. When you talk about your mental health and your social and your physical and your emotional, that spirituality is going to help you to stay grounded in all of those things. So it really is the catalyst to all of them. Okay? It's important. It's important. You are important. You are worth it. You are worth putting in time with and putting in time for. All for you. All for you. And it's okay to be selfish sometimes. Or take that day and say, you know what? It's my me day. It's my me day. Well, that's my spiel for today. I always like to leave you with scripture. And our scripture reference today is going to be Proverbs 31, 30 and 31. And it says, favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain. But a woman that fear the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. It simply says, listen, you might need favor and want favor, but it might not be what you think it is in that moment. And beauty, it fades. It's not always there. But if you got the love and the fear of God in your life, then you can be stable. Then you got something that is a jewel. Okay? You got that spirituality in place, you're going to be empowered. You're going to be empowered to keep on keeping on and to make it through the through. Do you hear what I said? To make it through the through. And in that 31st verse, it says, give her the fruit of her hands and let her own works praise her in the gate. When you're doing good in the community, when you're doing good in your family circle, it will be noticed. Not only will you feel it and know it, but other people are going to know it about you. So let it be that people are speaking good things about you and not negativity. Because all of what you do is going to show. The world will see. You can't hide. The world will see you. Whether it be the world that lives in your house and in your neighborhood or the community at large. But let it be where you're doing things that are positive and a blessing to yourself and a blessing to others. Well, again, that's my spiel for today. I just pray that each mother that's watching this broadcast today, just be blessed. Just keep it moving and be blessed. Don't beat up on yourself. Encourage yourself. Make that move to be a better you, whatever it takes. And thank you for joining. You can reach us if you want to make a comment by our email, and that is kboministries@yahoo.com. And we will see you guys again next week at 5 o'clock. All right. Y'all be blessed. Until the next time. Bye bye.